Hello everybody and welcome back for a VR rundown. As always, I am Mateo311 and today we're checking out After the Fall. I'm sure you're wondering what that video title is all about. After the Fall is like adult entertainment. What the hell does that even mean? Well, just like that particular brand of video entertainment, you're going to enjoy it. It'll get the job done, but let's face it, we know you were looking for something more. And just like the game's 4-person co-op, your overall level of entertainment is directly impacted by the participants, and it doesn't really work well solo. Okay, putting my cheeky simile aside, After the Fall is really impressive, but also pretty disappointing. I'm definitely enjoying the game, as will most others, but some of my biggest fears came true, namely a lack of variety and content. Okay, so now that I've set the tone of this video, let's proceed with my standard review format, followed by some narrated gameplay, and we'll start things off with the summary. After the Fall is a 4-person online co-op zombie shooter available this Thursday, December 9th for the Quest 2, PSVR, and PCVR. There is crossplay amongst all platforms. The game utilizes friend codes to easily add your buddies from different systems. You can play single player or with 1 to 3 friends, as AI teammates will fill up any missing characters. The title is $39.99 and features 5 levels or roughly 3 hours of content. It is, however, designed for maximum replayability, featuring 4 different difficulty levels and plenty of unlockable weapon modifications. There's also a 4v4 PvP mode if that's more your style. There's currently a 10% pre-order discount that also comes with some additional platform-specific perks. The game includes all the comfort and locomotion options you'd expect to see from a high-quality VR game, including teleportation, continuous motion, snap turning, smooth turning, head or hand-based directional tracking, seated or standard play, vignetting, additional comfort options, and you have the option of using a more immersive manual reloading or a quick reload system. So this game is accommodating everyone. I've completed all of the content on both the PCVR and Quest 2 versions, which I will compare later on, but overall I'm extremely impressed and also a bit disappointed. Besides a brief tutorial level and a few voice lines, there is no story content. By the time you complete the first level, you've already seen 90% of what this game has to offer, including most, if not all, of the enemies and the game's overall mechanics. It's push forward, kill a horde of zombies, throw in a few mini bosses, shoot sprawl tentacles to continue your progression, fight a bigger boss, rinse and repeat. There are no puzzles, unexpected surprises, and the differences in levels are purely cosmetic. Those cosmetics are worth focusing on though, as this is one of the best looking Quest 2 titles available, and it's just amazing how well it runs with a screen full of snowbreed creatures. As it currently stands, this game is an amazing foundation to build off of, but the future will be completely dependent on content updates. Unlike the flat screen title Left 4 Dead, which obviously inspired this game, there's just an overall lack of depth and content. For starters, there is no melee option at all. Horde attacks are much less randomized, there's no story content or varying mission objectives, and we don't get that amazing asymmetrical PvP. What we do get is excellent graphics and sound, plus extremely fun gameplay. Now, I did experience some voice over IP delays, especially on the Quest version, and a few additional mild bugs, like enemies clipping through objects, or getting stuck on a wall myself, but overall this is an extremely polished title. If you're curious how the Quest 2 version stacks up against the PC version, it's impressively similar. Putting an RTX 3090 up against the mobile Quest 2 hardware definitely leads to a significant graphical disparity, but absolutely 0% of the fun is lost. The Quest 2 version feels just as good as its PC counterpart, and only lacks in a few areas such as texture quality, lighting, particle effects, and most notably, you don't have a flashlight on your weapon. The Quest version compensates by making everything a bit brighter overall. This is honestly one of the first VR games for me where the mobile version feels just as good as a PC VR version. So the next question is, do I recommend the title? And that's a bit of a rough one. With the lack of content and gameplay variety, I'm scared the player base will drop off quickly, but at the same time, I also played 6 hours in one day and loved almost every single minute of it. Those less enjoyable moments were when I played solo, something I don't really recommend for this title. So if you have zero interest in playing online with others, I wouldn't really recommend this game for you. For everyone else, I'm still really on the fence. As I previously stated, in the first hour, you will almost see everything this game has to offer. And within the next 2 hours, you will most likely unlock all 6 available weapons. The additional modifications will take a lot longer to unlock, but that's not very exciting. I know Vertigo Games is planning a lot of additional content, but all I have to evaluate right now is 5 co-op levels and 2 PvP, which makes it hard to justify that $40 price tag. I'll loosely recommend this game to people who are specifically looking for co-op shooters, and for everyone else, I recommend you wait and see how this title expands over time. With some additional variety, story components, or asymmetrical PvP, this could be a top-tier title. So what's my overall verdict? After the Fall is an extremely fun 4-person co-op shooter that I recommend to fans of the genre, but in its current state, it feels more like the foundation of a great game rather than a finished product. The pros include excellent audio and graphics, and addictively fun, fast-paced combat. On the con side, we have a lack of content, variety, and mechanics. If Vertigo Games is quick to add some additional content and change up their current formula, this game will become an easy recommendation. Okay, from here, let's jump into some narrated gameplay so I can show off some of the things I was talking about. This is the very beginning of the game, and after about only 5 minutes, we've already seen roughly 75% of what this game has to offer. Kill the horde, kill some mini bosses, shoot scroll tentacles to continue, rinse and repeat until you get to the main boss, which unfortunately there is only one of.
Nothing to see there.
On Survivor and Veteran mode, this game can be fairly easy. This is us completely stun locking the main boss by just nailing our shots perfectly.
Oh my god!
You guys are way better than me.
We just
The crowds do get pretty intense though, and you'll have to save your wrist rockets or a pipe bomb for the right moment, or you can get overrun.
I'm a one-hand just like Rambo.
Grenade!
Now, co-op shooters are only as fun as the team covering your back, and in my case, I had an absolute blast, but your experience may vary.
Come on, let me see what you got.
Shorty got low,
Low, low, low, low.
Oh, this is great. This is what multiplayer is all about.
This will show up in the video.
Here are some of the voice over IP issues I spoke about. You can clearly hear people responding to me a few seconds later, and sometimes you'll even hear your own echo back a few seconds later.
Just put it in your wrist. Oh my god, the rate at which you guys respond to my witty banter is just so far behind. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah,
the delay is bad.
Let's go.
And finally, here's some video clips to compare the Quest version versus PCVR. I do have the graphics cranked on the PCVR version. Overall, it does feel a bit more real. The snowbreed is way spookier when they get up close, and the flashlights do add to the atmosphere, but if you only have the option of playing on the Quest, you're really not missing too much.
Yeah.
Ooh, my boy got the M4. Alright, I see you. Oh my god, what is that? Why is it climbing? Okay then.
Here's a monkey. Nice.
Snow monkey, I like it.
Yeah. I'm all in for snow monkeys.
Snow monkey.
Okay, everybody, that was today's VR rundown. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have any additional questions, please leave them down in the comments. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And as always, I'll see you guys on next time.